Hey guys, thanks for joining. Mike Dugan here again. Welcome to this 2-minute sales drill. We're going to talk about compensation today. Compensation plans are the single biggest driver of sales rep behavior, so we got to get them right. You pay too much, you're not going to get out of bed. You don't pay enough, you're not going to be able to attract and keep the right people. You have to make it achievable. If it's not achievable, they're going to take the pack off and quit. If it's a layup, you're not getting your money's worth. So number one, let's start with structure. What does structure look like? What does structure mean? Well, how are we going to pay them? I recommend a 50% base and 50% compensation. Let's say you want to pay a sales rep 160 grand. If they do what we ask them to do, they should make 160 grand. Easy. 80 base, 80 compensation on the bonus or commission. Now, I recommend paying the bonus and commission on a quarterly basis. $80,000, 4 quarters in a year, that's $20,000 a quarter. Not heavy math. And as opposed to paying a percentage like, John, you're going to make 12% of everything you sell, we simply give them a target number, a either revenue or gross profit number they have to hit. Let's say we want them to hit $1 million a quarter and bring in $4 million in revenue a year. Okay, $1 million. John, if you hit that $1 million, you get 100% of your bonus, which is $20,000. You get the full $20,000. If you hit 80% of that $1 million, i.e. $800,000, you get 80% of the bonus, and 80% of the $20,000 would be $16,000. Now, if you overachieve, and I believe that's very important to have that overachievement in there, if you achieve at 120%, you would make 120% of the bonus, or would that be $24,000 for the quarter? Okay, so there's your structure. Now we just need to decide, what do we want them to do? You have to understand a sales rep is going to take his or her compensation plan, kiss the spouse, go down to the basement with a calculator, and figure out how they can extort that compensation plan to make them the most money. Screw the company, make them the most money. And that's exactly what we want them to do, because we're going to build it in a way where they know exactly what they need to do to make the money, and those behaviors are in the company's best interest. So, do we want them, for example, to sell new business or sell existing business? What does that mean, Mike? Well, you can get new business from an existing customer, and golly, what if you have 5 customers? You're going to get all your eggs in one basket, which is a little bit dangerous. Or you could say, I want new business from new customers. And so therefore we incentivize them, hey, you're not going to make your bonus at $20,000 plus a year unless half of your sales are from new customers as opposed to existing customers. You put it all together, tie it in a bow, and you've got a beautiful compensation plan that incentivizes people to get out of bed, that incentivizes them to run hard, that is achievable and pays them well with overachievement. If you do those things, I guarantee your sales reps are going to excel. If they don't excel, we have to put in accountability, which means telling them ahead of time, John, we're going to give you a couple, 3 quarters maybe to get with the program here, but if you're continuing to have trouble, we're going to work with you to get you up to speed, and then you must separate them from the organization, because if you don't, you're sending a horrible signal to everybody that low performance is okay. All right, there's a lot there. If you have any questions, hit me up at mike@commonwealthconsulting.com. Until next time, this is Mike Dugan. Good selling to all. Adios.